Hello, good afternoon, good evening to everyone, wherever you are watching me from. It's afternoon here, so if I say afternoon, it is what it is. All right, so this morning on my way to school, when I was driving to school, I engaged with you on a topic, all right, and about things you can do in the United States school or North American schools and things you cannot do, okay? And I remember talking about the taking picture of yourself and of your students without their exclusive permission. Because even if you need to take school pictures, they will have to send letters home to ask for permission from parents before that can be done. All right. So you cannot just take pictures of students. Like I see back home, I see teachers take pictures of students anyhow and post it on social media. You cannot do that. That is why, if you have watched me carefully, I talk about things. I wish I could add pictures. I wish I could add videos. But I don't have the exclusive permission of these parents or these students to put them on social media. Okay? So I cannot just take pictures of anybody as an example. Even if I need to take pictures, I need to take their back. All right, take it from behind. All right, behind the class where their face are not showing in the pictures. That is the only one that I can post. Even that, so long as somebody's face is showing, you need to blank it. It's a minor. All right, those kids are considered minors, so there is no way they will be able to consent. In fact, they don't have your consent to show them. Then I also talked about the fact that you need to be careful how you relate to these students. Okay. I posted some do's and don'ts, the responsibilities that is required of you. Jaffet, Michael, yes, we are back. Some responsibilities, just a snippet of some of the things that you are required to do as a professional teacher on my Facebook page. Take time as a teacher, take your time, look at it, read it, see which ones you can easily practice. In fact, if you can practice all of them, practice all of them. All right? The list is not so long. Practice as many as you can. Be a professional teacher henceforth. All right? And make a difference in the life of your students. Okay? These students have been entrusted into your hands. They are not dumb. They are not stupid. Their parents are not stupid. They brought them to you as a teacher and they spend some little time with you. Let the time they spend with you before they get home be worthwhile. Is that okay? And that is my little contribution. I will not force you to practice them, but if you start doing it, it will go a long way. Even if you don't have any dream or you cannot even travel outside your home country, it will go a long way to impact the way you relate to your students. All right, and how serious you take a job. Mm? Yes, you can't take. No, you can't take Michael. You can't take a picture of your class. You cannot. You need to send letters to every student and their parents for them to sign and return back to you before you'll be allowed to do that. Okay, even that you have to explain the purpose of the picture. You have to explain the reason why you are taking the picture and all that. That is the only way you can take pictures of them. If a student returns the form back to you without the consent, then it means it's a no for you. You cannot take that picture. All right, good. Then also, peace. Good morning. Good evening. Good evening, Redeemer. Congratulations, Redeemer. It is well. All right. So that is one, and also how some teachers relate to male teachers relating to female students, and how the female teachers are also relating to the male students. You have to be careful. The comments you pass, all right, guys, the comments you pass around your colleague teachers, around your students is very, very crucial. It's very dicey. You cannot just pass any funny comments that we used to pass when we are back home. Mm? And I make mention of some of them. You will be tagged, you may lose your job. Is that okay? You may lose your job. Yes, there are some schools that they have surveillance, no, surveillance cameras in the classrooms, but every school has surveillance cameras in the hallways. In the hallways, they have a lot of cameras. In every turn, in every corner, they have cameras that are monitoring you. But in the class, I know some school districts have cameras, especially if it's elementary schools, the little ones. They have cameras in the classrooms that monitor some of these things. So you have to be very, very careful. All right, Benedicta, good evening to you as well. So that is, by the way, the second part which I want to talk to you this evening quickly is about the. Let me change lanes. It's about what Ibrahim made a comment in the morning about religious beliefs and how you can use your religion to teach them about morality and all that. And I told him, to the best of my knowledge, you have to keep your religious beliefs to yourself. Is that okay? Now, in I think 1963 or so, I mean, when there was a court case, prayer got kicked out of the classroom. That was number one. And other things got kicked out. Now, there is something you must know. America has the Fifth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment of their Constitution that spells out the right to religious. You have the right to your religion. Okay, the right to religion is spelled out in the Constitution of the United States of America very, very clearly. So you are allowed to practice your religion irrespective of which religion you practice. You can be a Muslim, you can be a Christian without any prejudice. Is that okay? That is nobody's problem. The students have the right to express their religious beliefs in whichever way, in their homework, in their assignment, whichever way they feel to express it. The only thing is you cannot impose any religious beliefs on anybody. You cannot. Look, I have students who come to me, we talk about Bible, right? This is one-on-one issue. I mean, this student is doing fasting. So, Mr. Oh, I'm doing 21 days now, and it's hard, man. It's hard. Seeing all this food, all these snacks around, is hard. Then he will come to me, we'll talk, he'll be asking me questions related to the Bible. I'll do my best to explain things to him. You know, the conflict. Most of these young people, they have conflicts because some of them will tell you, I've never been to the church. Nobody has sent me to the church. It's never been a thing in our family. So they have so much conflict when it comes to things of religion. Is that okay? So when even I'm doing examples and, you know, you try to read the room, read the temperature, read the atmosphere, then you make a very nice comment. But you don't superimpose it on anybody. Is that okay? You don't superimpose it on anyone. Trust me. Yes, Redeemer, you don't superimpose it on anyone. And look, I have students who go around the school, they stick, what she does is this. She writes Bible verses, Proverbs, right? And Psalms, and stick it around. Yes. I have students who wear, I mean, hoodies that have Christian writings in them. Look, I've had Muslim students in my class before, and they were wearing the hijab. Yes, it's allowed. They have the right to practice their religion. Is that okay? Mhm. Don't go there to stress yourself. Exactly. They have the right to express and to practice any religion they want. King Felix, good evening to you. Mhm. But at the end of the day, you cannot impose it on them. Look, if students in my class, I mean, there are students who believe in God and all that. All right, and they'll come to me, Benedicta. This is purely business, straight to the point. Exactly my point. Okay, you can pray on your own accord. You can pray. If one-on-one they open the opportunity, you can have that opportunity and talk to them. It's allowed, but you are not supposed to be making it. I mean, something that like how we do back home. will turn the whole lesson into worship sessions. No, you are not allowed to do that. Is that okay? You are not allowed to do that. But there are times that students, seek my opinion on stuff. We talk about it. There are students who understand these things. There are some who they don't. And if you are trying to help them to come to an understanding of these things, you have to be very careful how you do it. Is that okay? You have to be very careful how you do it. But then that says that will be your business. Prayer in class. Yes, you can pray. You can. It's your class. So when you come first, you can pray. Yes, I do it all the time. In the mornings, I pray. At least I pray for them that, hey, God, whatever I'm going to teach, help in understanding. That is my belief. All right, that is my belief. And you pray for clarity and all those things. And that is your own thing. But you are not recruiting anybody to do it. Is that okay? You're not recruiting anybody to do it. And look, my HOD is a sound Christian, and she will tell you, look, the law does not bind you from talking about your religion. What the law binds or frowns on is you trying to indoctrinate or impose it on somebody. All right, like how we were going to school, and they'll tell you this is a Roman Catholic school. Whether you are a Muslim or you are a Christian, you have to go to the for instance, mass, right? You go for morning mass and whatever. You cannot do that here. Is that okay? Yes. You have students having hoodies written in them. Jesus is the only way. Hey, Christ is the way. It's allowed. It's normal. But Ibrahim, as Ibrahim was asking, you cannot look. I use the Bible all the time in my class. Okay, I talk about this. Hey, look, because these kids will always say, they use Jesus, they use God's name. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. They say all these things. And I tell them, sometimes in a funny way, I say, look, don't, if you want to mess up, don't try to use Christ's name. Don't use God's name in cursing. And then we all laugh about it. Those are little ways. And if they open up the conversation, use just a little time whilst the class is going to talk about some of these things. And morally, I advise them a lot. We talk about this. Look, is that how you want to present yourself? Is that how you want to keep your body? Is that how you want to look? You want to show it to everybody? Okay, then open it for everybody to watch on the streets. Then what is the point in hiding yourself? And again, we talk about some of these things. But you try your best, to the best of your knowledge and your ability. Limit it. Limit. You should know your limit. You should know your working limit. You should know your working limit. There is no way you should be seen trying to gather students around and say, hey, let's pray. No, they have Christian, like how we have SU back home on campuses. They have it. In my school, we have something like that. I've seen a lot of emails where the Christian organizations, they are meeting and all that. Yes, some of these kids, their families go to church, they believe in Christ. Some of the teachers are very good and all that. So it's not like America, they don't believe in Christ. Trust me, they believe. Yeah, they go to church. If somebody tells you America, they don't go to church, they all do the bad things. No. It's a lie. They believe in God. The Muslims have their mosques. They also go to their prayers. Nobody stops you. You see, that's why it is called the land of the free. You are given the right and the opportunity. Clement, good evening. Benedicta says, use your third eye. Yeah, that is true, Benedicta. That is true. Good evening, Francis. If you go to Rome, do what Romans do and be free. Okay? Study the environment, study the atmosphere, read the culture in the school, and just flow with it. Don't try to be more holier than the Pope. Some of you will come here and now you turn your class into prayer sessions. Let us bind. Let us pray against all the demons that are spoiling the children in the school. No. You tell him, Mr. L, we're here to learn, man. You tell him, Mr. Redeemer. All right, we're not here for you to redeem us. So please, let us go on and redeem science. You are done. They will tell you. For them, they will tell you straight. You understand? They will tell you straight. So you have to be careful. And once the student is able to express it like that, don't push it. Hmm? Don't push it. And some of them, even if you try to advise them, they'll tell you straight away, "You're not my mom. You're not my dad. Man, just stop it, man. You got to stop." It ends there. You meant well, but the student has told you, "You are not my mom. You are not my dad." So shush. That it is. That is it. Don't try to be more holier than you can be. No, 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 no. It's not your responsibility. I have students who have gotten pregnant and they are in my class. They come to school every day. I see them as smart. How are you doing? Have you taken your drugs? Are you taking good care of yourself? Yes, it ends there. I don't want to know who impregnated them. I don't want to know what are they going to do with the pregnancy or baby. It is not your problem. Yours is to teach them. Hmm? Yours is to teach them. So, oh yes, teenage pregnancy. Here, it's not like back home where if you get pregnant, you cannot go to school. No, here you are allowed to come to school until you give birth. Even if you can come on the day of giving birth, nobody will stop you. And you see, the beautiful thing is you will be taken care of. Oh yes, we have a school nurse. If you have a situation, see them. They will call the emergency people. You have the opportunity to go and see your doctor at any point in time. It is not counted against you. That is it. And yours is not supposed to judge them whether they are holy or they are not holy, and they are no, 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 no. It just pains you as a teacher that, hey, listen, this is a cycle because maybe the parents went through, but trust me, they have their positives and they have their negatives. It has their negatives and some of us, look, in this life, right? Whether you give birth early or you give birth late, it has its own advantages. Most people who say they are more holier than the Pope, and some of them in their 50s are still working in prayer camps, praying to God for to take seed. You understand? It is not about you being more holier than them. It is about a situation that has happened, and they deal with it as they go along. Is that okay? And that is what you must do as a teacher. Your job is to teach. Mm? Mandatory worship days in school. No, 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 no. Always remember your job title. You aren't the pastor. Exactly my point, Benedicta. Here we don't have any mandatory days for any Christian activity. No, there is no mandate. It is not mandatory unless you are going to a Christian school, a private Christian school. If you are going to a private Christian school, fine. All these things I'm talking about. I mean, some private Christian schools, they even do religious studies. So a lot of people, even this afternoon, somebody sent me a WhatsApp. He said, "Mr. O, I teach religious studies. Am I able to apply?" I said, "Well, you can apply, but unless it's a private school, your chances of getting, school placement will be very, very slim. Your chances of being placed will be very, very slim because here they don't do religious studies, unfortunately. It is not a course. They do African studies, they do history, African history and all that. But religious studies is not a program or a course that they do. It's okay. Just know your boundaries and be within it. Abdul, good evening to you. Yeah, the system is working overseas. The system is working. In Ghana, working time, then people are worshiping. No, no, here you can't do that. Students are walking to the class, they say, I am praying. No, 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 no. They will yell at you, man, come and open the door, man. What is happening? Mr. Oh, what? Look, they speak their mind free. They speak their mind free. They don't hold themselves back. Okay. So that is about the religion part. So let me go on to the other part. Then Benedicta also asks in the morning that even if it is raining and you see a student, no, can you give the student a lift in your car? Okay. That is one aspect I want to mention. There is no day that you should ever, 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 ever think about it. That you see the student is in the rain. The student knows that it's raining. He's not supposed to stand there. He or she knows where he's supposed to go and stand. For the parents to come and pick them, or for the school bus to come and pick him or her. So it is not your job. It is not your responsibility to shuttle that student back home. If you have an arrangement with the parent of that child that has been duly signed by the school and accepted, in fact, even they don't encourage it for professional reasons, it is not encouraged. Benedicta, if it is snowing, if it is raining, and you think you've seen a student and he's suffering, call 911 or call the police. Say, hey, I saw somebody walking on it. Look, even if I'm walking right now, I'm driving right now, and I see like a homeless person on the street, I'm not supposed to stop and do anything. No, mine is to call 911. The ambulance and the police will come to the aid of that person. They say, hey, I've seen a man walking on the street. So some new teachers came recently and they decided that they will not buy car. Me, I've been talking about car buying. They said they will not buy. Okay, I said, okay. He was walking on the streets, walking to go to and wash laundry. Somebody called 911 and said, hey, I saw somebody walking with a bag and stays on the street. He has gone up and down like 5 times, blah, blah, blah. The police stopped him. The police stopped him and said, oh yeah, come on. Where they go now? Who be you? He said, oh, I'm just staying right here. I'm a teacher. I'm blah, blah, blah. They said, okay, really? Let's see some ID. They see, they said, oh. I said, oh, okay. I just decided to take a stroll and walk to the laundry. And they let him go. But you see, they told him, you cannot be walking on the street like that. You cannot be walking. You are a danger to the road users. You are also a road user, but you are a danger to the drivers because anybody can knock you. And who knows, maybe that person will just do hit and run. The person will not stop. And life is lost. They care more about lives being saved. So trust me, as a teacher, number one, professionally, it is not right for you to be giving lift to students, to carry students in your car. No. I see them all the time. Sometimes 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock when I'm leaving home and I'm going home and I see students still on the campus. Their parents have not come for them. Benedita, I drive past. No. That's none of my business. If I want to call the front office, I'll call the front office and say, hey, I saw a student standing here. But you see, the most interesting thing is this. The moment you are out of the school building, you are on your own. Yes. Once you cross out of the school building, you don't come in again. All right? You don't come in again. You are not midwives. Once you get out of the school building and the doors are locked, you don't come back in because you have become, they don't know what you are bringing in. So once you are out, I see you. No, it's not my responsibility. If you think you are so concerned, call 911 and say, hey, I've seen a student standing here. I'm a teacher in this school. We've closed. It's 6 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. But I've seen a student standing here. I don't know if the parents are coming for him or not. You can stop and ask the student, hey, are you waiting for your parents? Okay, go to the front office because there is security at the front office and whatever. That you can do, but do not say, oh, join in. I stay in this apartment, a student stays in that apartment. No, it's not my responsibility. I drive my car and I go to school. That student, either the parents will bring them or the school bus will come for them. Even if I have an exclusive permission by the parents to be picking that child, it means we must ride together and go back together. That way, there is no break in communication. Even that, as a foreigner, I don't advise it because these people, they are very tricky. Their laws are tricky. If anything happens to that child, you are in trouble. Big one. Look, the parent that gave you the permission to carry the child from school and to the house will turn around and say, well, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know. And they will turn around and you will be in a big trouble. You may lose your job. Yes. Yeah, it's about the laws. It's about the laws. It's not about your morality or your emotions. No. Whether they are pregnant or they are standing there and they are dying in the snow, it is not your cup of tea. Okay. So, okay, Uber, you are coming. You too, if you go to the school, it's not your responsibility. Okay, just to what? Listen to your lectures and go out. There is nothing you can do. You see them, just look at them, smile. Okay, you walk and pass. Oba, oh yes, I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you, this place is very tricky. Even your own colleague teachers, giving them lift, I'll be very, very careful about that. Yes, I'll be very, very careful because not all of them have good minds. You will give a lift to that person. That person can implicate you and say, oh, when I took your car, then the scent in your car was so strong for me that I had a seizure. Oh, yes. Just being in your car, they may have seizure, and that thing will mess your life up. It will implicate you too much. Too much. We call it too much. Mm-hmm. You go explain tire. You go explain. No evidence. But Anita, Operation Mind Your Business. Oh, yeah. Mind your business. Just mind your business. Okay? Yes. You have no business giving any student any drug. You have no business giving any student any lift. Even if they are dying, you see them call 911. It is not your job to give them any minutes. Oh, I have para. I have painkiller in my bag. No. Do you know the medical condition of that child? Oh my goodness. Am I on the right path? Okay, I'm on the right path. Do you know their medical conditions? Do you know what they are reacting to? You don't know. You have no idea. So do not try to give any medication or try to be holier than the Pope. No, it is not your business. Operation Mind Your Business. Redeemer says, one of my former staff gave a lift to a student coming to school, and on their way to the school, an accident occurred, and that landed him. See, that is it. In fact, apart from the accident is the extreme, basic things. This person can sit in your car and say, well, you touched me. What are you going to do? He said, yeah, you molested me. And it is your word, an adult word, against a government property. You know what I mean? They are government properties, so especially if they are female children. They are government properties. Okay? Government property, and to your word against their word. They will go all in and say, you touched me. Yes. The parents can ask, are you sure this thing happened? Say, Mom, I can't lie, man. I cannot lie to you. Mr. O touched me. He touched me. Okay, he touched me before you realize, oh, now you did cooler inside. Cooler. Letitia, you are here. He touched me. Before you say he touched me, you did cooler. Cooler. You go there cooler inside very soon. Simple and shortingo. And you will not understand how. You understand? So that is why you can't even. The accident is the extreme one. When accident happens, you'll be in trouble. Insurance will come in and all those things. Do you have the right to take that charge? Blah blah blah. They will ask you all the questions. But the most important thing too is this: they can implicate you on all levels. Okay. How will you defend yourself? How? How you go defend yourself? You can't. You cannot defend yourself in any way. The teacher says, here in Ghana, we have stopped administering medicine to the children. If you are sick, go home. Oh, yeah. It's very simple. Here, if you are sick, they call your parents to come and carry you home. It's as simple as that. You cannot give, in fact, a student cannot be seen to be holding medications. No. If he or she is on any kind of medication, he or she needs to present that medication to the school authorities as soon as he or she enters the school. Madam Debbie, good evening. The beauty of life with Debbie. Please go and follow my sister for me. She's amazing. Recently, she and Peter Biwa had a wonderful interview. If you have not watched that interview, please go and watch and follow her page and support her work that she's doing. All right, Madam Eugenia, he says giving medicine to learners in school in Ghana is even not allowed. So be careful. Oh yeah. So you have to be very careful here. Oh yeah, Madam Debbie, you go inside the cooler. The cooler is a very. Oh, why are these cars coming? I can't go. The cooler is a very wonderful place to be. Okay, after this one, after this one, I'll go. You that says, Mr. Who touch me? Yeah, so the way they will say it there, you student can say that thing, you go shock. You say, hey, are you sure you are lying? You say, hey, be there. Say, he touched me. Mr. O touched me. And by the time you go explain that he touched me, you know. Are you Holy Spirit? I say you touch me. He touched me. Yeah, he touched me. By the time you finish singing that song, you are in the cooler. You go explain. No evidence. Mm? Letitia says, Mr. O, please, I have responded to the questions since morning. After the live, go and check. Letitia, I'll go and check. All right, I'll go and check. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, schooler. Oh yeah. Before you say Jack, now I want the police don't arrive. You go there, the cooler inside. They say, please, can you hand over your IDs and everything? They'll put the handcuff on you inside. You go enjoy them. You go enjoy them. Proper. But I don't be tell them Abroche there is different too. It's different. Guys, hold on, just 1 minute. I have to. So I came to this teacher's place where they give how do we call it? Free things to teachers to use in our classroom. So I ordered for some and I'm coming for it. So let me go in. So I'll just yeah, so I'm going to pick my I wish I'll flip the camera for you to see maybe. Let me flip the camera for you to see. Uh, Back triple camera. Okay, so I'll definitely come back and we'll continue. Hello. Hi. I'm fine. I'm picking up an order. You did a mobile pickup order? Yes. So you No problem. No problem. Can I actually? I needed some more pencils in my class. I don't know. I needed more pencils. I'll check while you pull your card. Okay. All right. If I can get some 2 extra packs. How many is that? Like I don't know how many is in the box. How many is in each box? It depends on how many you order. Oh, okay. No, what I ordered, I don't know how many I'm gonna get. I just needed extra. That's it. Well, whatever you ordered is what you'll get. Okay. Okay. But how many extra do you need? 2. Just 2? Yes. 2 pencils. Oh no, 2 boxes. But how many is that? Maybe 20 or 30. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see, it's like a shop. Okay, you guys, it's like a shop. You come in there, you shop, then you come and pick it up. And you see, she said, I don't even need to get down. I needed to be in my car. Normally, that's how we do it. But when they changed, I thought I needed to be in the room. So let me flip my camera back. Then we continue our conversation. So she said, you know what? Go and sit in your car, move the car to the front, and we will put the things in your car for you. Is that not beautiful? Hmm? I talked about this recently. Oba, inside the wagon, you go enter the wagon. You know, you go enjoy them. Oh, yeah. It's that be. Here, and this company, it is private companies that have donated the items pens, pencils, erasers, books, socks, bags, school bags. You can come in and pick some for your class. You don't pay anything for it because organizations have already paid for it. And so they put you some extra pencils. All right, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I've not had pencils for like almost a month now. Oh, no. Yeah, yeah. All right. They give me things. See, they add sanitizers. So let me see. Amo, it not be easy. You see, this all sanitizers, hand sanitizers, full pack. They'll give you socks. You see, socks. They'll give you pencil cases, and he added extra pencils, files, books. Think about it. Huh? Notebooks, like notepads, little notepads. That is what we normally use. Okay. So I'm facing the sun now, so you guys are gonna be seeing the glare in my face. And you take all these things and send it to your class for the students you use. Huh? Those are the benefits you get here. Why can't our big companies in Ghana, in Nigeria, in Kenya, South Africa, why can't they come together and put together something like this for teachers? Hmm? Put a whole package together where teachers can get free pens, free pencils, notebooks. You know, we have all these big pharmaceutical companies. Look, sometimes if I show you some of the pens, these are pharmaceutical companies that have donated these pens to them. You understand? And they are using it. Teachers go there, even if you want to shop. If I want to go and shop, I can go in there physically and pick some of the things myself. It's allowed. But this one, I did it mobile order, so I just have to pick it up. God give us wisdom to go through this journey. Yes, Mr. Redeemer, God must give you wisdom. Mm? Yes, you need wisdom to navigate this one. Hmm. And Ibrahim said, "Fat is Ibrahim. You were the one who asked the question in the morning about religion, so I've explained the religion part to you already. Unfortunately, you were not here when I did the religion part, so I've explained it already. And I read it. Yes, so it's free. Oh, it's free. You don't pay teachers. Only teachers. Yes, only teachers. You don't pay anything. Eh? Notepads. They give you writing papers, even A4s, right? Even A4 sheets. You get it for free. Oh yeah, these are very nice, like diary-like notebooks. Mm. Actually, so I need it. I've been, I have to wipe down my class almost every now and then. Yeah. Yeah, it's only for teachers. Only for teachers. You can't go if you are a nurse. You can't go there and shop. Uh, you can't go there. Some districts will give you credit cards. So when I was in Florida, they will give you $300 credit card, and that one too was donated by a company. Think about it, and they give it to each teacher in the district. Yes, in Orlando, they give it to each teacher in the district to shop, to buy things for your class, to buy books, pencils, whatever you can buy, so that you have supplies. You have classroom supplies, rulers, anything you think about. And at the end of the day, you must provide them accountability. You must make sure all the things you buy. My teachers have been using the credit card to buy toffees and things. So we're using it to buy snacks. Mm-hmm. Letitia says everything has been put in place. No stress. No. You don't need to stress. You don't need to stress. And look, these pencils, if I send it to my class, my senior class, I don't have problem. But the small ones, the grade 10s, I don't know whether they've been chewing. Some of them have been chewing the pencils. Some of them do, they don't take care of the pencils. So they break it into two and put it in the bin. Oh yes, these keys are just something else. That alone should tell you how they reason and how they think. So that you don't play with them. You don't toy with them. You know? That is it. These kids, oh yes, Benedicta, they can exaggerate. They will shred the actually how much time they will shred the matter. Eh? You, by the time you go explain your side, nobody go understand you. Nobody go understand you. They go just say, where were you? I was in Mr. Oscar. Oh, really? How come you were in Mr. Oscar? He said he wanted to drop me off. And what happened? He started touching me. Hey, cooler. I beg. I don't want to enter cooler. I don't want to add prison break. I beg. If you want to add prison break, please, you can come and add the movie. You can continue the movie. Maybe you can go and partner with Schofield and the rest to come and add the movie. Me, I am not ready to add any prison break. Okay? That Auntie Debbie, you see, I say it all the time. If you look at all the big guys in Africa, and they are portraying themselves and parading themselves as they are the rich guys, all these guys, and all they want us to see is their wealth. That's all they want us to see. It is their wealth that they have bought Tesla, they have bought Jeep, they have cars that nobody even cares about here. That is what they are thinking about. They bought Escalade. Escalade, they've packed plenty in my apartment. Nobody wants to drive it. You can walk to the car dealership and pick a car at any point in time. Those are the things they are trying to portray to you. And they said, oh, they have a group of this. At the end of the day, these are the little things. Yes, I love, look, if you have money, it's good. Money is sweet. I'm not against having money, and I'm not against being rich, because I believe it. And I know you must be rich. If you are rich, there are so many things, so many nonsense you will not do. You understand? If you have money, there are so many things you are not going to do. But I also believe that little impacts are very, very crucial and very impactful. Is that okay? Imagine all the pharmaceutical companies come together, even the pen producing companies in Africa. Even the pen. Say all teachers, all schools are going to get free supply of pen every month. And this thing is every month though. You see, I've picked a box of Lysol wipes, right? It's a full box. I don't need to finish it though. Next month I can go for another box. The next month I can go for every month. You have the opportunity to shop once. Pick anything you want. You see, these things I picked, it's just limited. If I had gone there to shop properly, I would have picked as many things as I want. Yes. And it's paid for. I mean, it's been paid for. Donations by companies, by restaurants, by individuals, by pharmaceutical companies, by car companies. You know, they donate all these things, and it's distributed to teachers, so you don't have to struggle. So you cannot tell us that you don't have pencils in your class for the children to write, erasers. No, you cannot. The teacher says then the grade 10 behaves like a typical Ghanaian student in a government school. Lower primary to be no. Yes, the grade 10. Okay, so we have grade 9, grade 10, grade 11, grade 12. The 10s and the 9s are the ones who are like, they are still in their young, time. They are still reasoning through the secondary school level. They are kids. They behave as if they are still in the GSS, as if they are still in the middle school. They don't care. I don't care. Because here, the high school is 4 years. So he knows that even if he makes the same mistake in the first year and the second year, the third and fourth, he can make amends. In fact, some of them can fool till they get to grade 12 before they'll start being serious. Some of them, even at grade 12, are not serious. Okay? So it's part of their gene. Benedicta says the system is, Benedicta, don't worry, the system is working. You don't need to use your money to buy anything. If you use your money to buy anything, even some schools will reimburse you. My district, I use a software, a particular platform for my students. The first time I bought it, I paid for it myself because I wanted a premium version. My principal reimbursed me. Yes, twice. He wrote to the district, they sent me the check, and I used the same check to apply for the next year. Then they paid, I used the same check to apply for the next year. Until the check stopped coming. The principal is retired. So the new principal came. He said she's not gonna pay for anything. So you guys have to use what you have. But me, I still want the platform. So what did I do? I paid for it myself. After all, it's a yearly subscription. So it was $97, and they increased it to $115. It will not kill me. I paid it because it will make my life easy and simple in the classroom. Okay, I can wake up, get to school within 5 minutes. I can put up work for them to do. You understand? So it is part of life. It is part of life. Money is everything. Yeah. I tell you, money is very important. So, guys, that is what I want to bring you to the part 2. No lift. So, Benedita, you were asking in the morning. Oh yes, they give you markers. Market that there's plenty marker inside. The load is big. I cannot remove everything. I'll show you. They have markers. Socks, no brand I am feeling the socks. So of late I've not been buying socks. They will give you socks. Bumblebee socks. This one is a short one, and you have the long one too. Oh god. You can have erasers, batteries, markers. Oh, a lot of things. A lot of things. You have a lot of things. Waiting for part 2. Don't worry. Tomorrow morning I'll bring you part 3. We'll talk about another thing. And Letitia, there are so many things that we need to start doing as a professional teachers in our own small way. Let's start practicing some of these petty things. They are not big. They are not hard. They are not like rocket science. We can do it. All right. What I posted on Facebook, I just want to read a little bit to you. If you want, I'll read a little bit to some of you if I get it as I go. So the first thing is that you should be able to treat your students how you want your own children to be treated. Yes. Treat your students like how you treat your own students, your own children. If you have one, if you have some children, treat your student the same way you want your children to be treated, or how you treat them at home. Is that okay? With utmost respect, with care, with all those things. Don't just treat them anyhow. So the traffic is red, so I can read some few things to you quickly. It says, inappropriate behavior from children, unfortunately, is a given in any school setting. However, it will not be tolerated. So they accept that there is inappropriate behaviors, but it must not be tolerated. In the same way, you, the teacher, must not behave inappropriately. You understand? So they admit and they accept the fact that there will be inappropriate behaviors by students, but it will not be tolerated. And it ends that the same way, you, the teacher, must not behave inappropriately. You understand? You cannot be seen to behave. If the traffic blocks again, or I gotta stop, I'll read the next one. Other than that, go to my Facebook page. I posted it there. Read for yourselves and practice as many of them as possible. Practice as many of them. Be professional. Dress well. Look good. Go to school. Don't dress anyhow. Teachers should not be wearing anything to school. And teachers will just be wearing slip-ons, slippers, anything. They will just go to school shabbily dressed. The dresses are not tucked in, just walking about like that. Wait till be that. As a teacher, you want the students to respect you. And Vivian, I've been here for 11 years, but still I still get amazed at how smooth the system is. Oh yes. You see, you can never get used to this system. That is why it's up. Well, maybe I've not been here for long. You have been here for 11 years. I've been here for 5. And I can still tell you that I still get amazed at certain things. The system moves so smoothly. If I'm driving now and the police stops me and gives me a ticket, he gives you chance. He say, look, take your time, go to court, go and defend yourself. If you don't want to go to court, pay the fine. And they give you opportunity, they give you time. The system runs so smoothly to the extent that you still get amazed at how the system runs. There's so many structures that have been put in place to make the system run smoothly. Oh, you missed the morning session. Don't worry, Letitia, go and listen. And the video is still there. It's on Facebook and it's on YouTube. Go and listen. Oh, yes, Eugene. All these applies, it will make my work very easy. You know, some of these students, they come with binders. So you see these papers, these rule papers. You can put them in a tray in your class. Some of them will just pick it. And sometimes, even if you are working examples with some of them on your table or small groups, you can use it write on them, and they will put it in their binders. You understand? Some of them will come to school, Mr. Oh, do you have some school bags? Do you have some socks? You have to give them something. Hmm? So I'm, as much as a teacher, I am entitled to use some of them. I still have to have supplies in my class. Okay? Anita, prison break. Those who want to come and add prison break, come and add it. Me, I'm not ready to add prison break. No. Prison break, I cannot act prison break in America. No, 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 no. I'm not ready to add that movie. Yeah, yeah, I love my life. Life is sweet too. Freedom is sweet. You don't know. Freedom is very, very sweet. So the traffic has blocked again. Let me read one other responsibility to you guys. I say no child should ever be degraded, insulted, or personally attacked by an adult in our building. No child should be degraded, insulted, or personally attacked by an adult in our building. And they put it in bold letters. Do not scream or yell at any students. Do not scream or yell at any student. You do it and you see what happens. You will say, oh, can you give us your badge? Somebody will come and take over your class that minute. They will take your badge, take your keys, and you are gone. They tell you, well, go home. When they decide the case, they'll call you. You understand? You cannot degrade any student. Like how I say you every day, how you be insulting student. Look at his face. Look at his head. Like the head of Medusa. Look at that. Some of these students, sometimes if I get angry, I speak my local language and I blow few small, you know. But some of them, Mr. Oh, what are you saying? I said, no, I'm not saying anything. Nothing. Sometimes you want to fire your mind small. So you change the dialect and you speak it. And do one shit. You say the thing. then when you finish, and say, may the devil lick your lips. Oh my goodness. You said this and you're like, what are you saying? Which are you speaking a different language? I said, no, I'm speaking English. But it is clear here. You cannot degrade any student. You cannot insult any student. You cannot attack them. You cannot scream or yell at any student. Is that okay? Good. Treat everyone with respect. Any discussion or disagreements or concerns among teachers and staff should not take place in front of the students. We are adults in this building, and criticizing and arguing with each other in front of students is an inappropriate behavior. It's inappropriate behavior. So like you go to schools where teachers are fighting, they are insulting each other, they are at each other's throat in the staff common room. No. You cannot do that. See, all these things, it will surprise you. It will sound like you'll be doing politics. Politics. Oh no, nobody will listen to you. Nobody. They are not there for politics. They are there to butter their bread and for their friends and daily bread. So take your politics and go home. Nobody cares. You go to the staff room, the fridge is there. They come and eat their food. They go to their class. They are done. If you meet, hey, hello, how is it? Oh, last time I went to the mountains, we went to climb it. We talk a little bit, and that's it. Everybody goes home. Nobody cares about your political view, or your religious, whatever. No. It says be kind. Sometimes you may be the only nice person in somebody's day, students and staff included. How many times have you been kind to your students back home? In Ghana, in Kenya, in Nigeria? Be kind, be nice to people. Look, these students, they go through stress. There are some, there is a broken home. The parents are separating. It's a lot of stress on them. Sometimes all you need to do, sometimes you don't even have food to eat. So the little thing you can do, hey, Ngozi, how are you? Eugenia, how was your day? Why are you looking so gloomy? Are you okay? I mean, be concerned a little bit. Show a little care to them. You understand? I told you, you have to pretend to be their friend or like them. They are not your friends. All right? They are not your friends. You are not supposed to be liking them and be loving them. You are supposed to pretend to be liking them and treat everyone equally with all respect. You understand? Be nice, be kind. Sometimes a little word of encouragement you tell a student will brighten their day, and they'll be grinning from cheek to cheek, and they will be all over you. You understand? I made a wrong move. Okay, this guy should go forward. They'll be all over you. At least tell somebody something good. And trust me, you don't know when they will leave you. The next minute you say, "Oh, where is this student? Oh, he's in the hospital." Then you feel so bad because that very day you yelled at the student, you were shouting at them, "Hey, Ngozi, shut up! Get out from there! Get out of my class!" You talk. Hmm? You talk. All the talk. You say all the things. At the end of the day, Ngozi is gone. Ngozi left the class and Ngozi fell sick. Then your name, your face will be all like that. Hmm? Your face will be all like that. And you are shouting at Eugenia. Eugenia, bring the book. Why are you bringing this book? How are you bringing this dirty book? It's 0. I'll give you 0. Look at his face. Look at your face. Get out of my face. Get out of my class. You cannot do those things here. You cannot do those things. If you are such a madam, you alone, madam, stay in your Africa. Stay in your Africa. I beg. If that is all you want to come and do here, stay in your Africa. We don't want you here. You cannot be kind small. You cannot be nice small to people. Shouting at students from morning till evening, and you alone. They say, "As for this, madam, don't go and annoy him." Why? Are you the only one the world is coming down on? Are you the only one who is poor? Which kind of behavior that? Angela B. Redeemer, America is sweet though. If they are telling me, if they are saying that to me, I just laugh. I say, you don't know it. America is sweet. It can be sweeter and sweeter for you depending on how you live your life. It is sweet. Yes. Even those without documentation are enjoying America. Now you having documentation, having the legal right to come and work and stay here with your family. Why wouldn't you enjoy America? Why wouldn't you enjoy America? Do they open up when you talk to them? Oh yeah, that is the problem. Sometimes they don't open up. And sometimes they don't open up. Sometimes it's difficult for them to open up. Yeah, sometimes it's very difficult. Oh, accident. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Sorry. So serious accident happened right there. Sometimes they don't open up. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Sometimes you don't. It's a very difficult thing. Some of them can bottle up things, and so you just have to refer them to their counselors. That is the best you can do. Refer them to their counselors and forget about it. They will take it up from there, and you can catch up from time to time. Say, "Hey, are you feeling good?" There's a student in my class this morning, for instance. He's having some mental breakdown. He's had some one kidney. He's living on one kidney. He has a kidney removed, and sometimes he has complications. Sometimes he has this mental breakdown. I mean, he's just off. Okay, health wise and mental wise, the home is not also good. He's living in a foster home, and it's stressful on them. So sometimes you see some of these signs quickly. I say, "Hey, this morning," I said, "Go and see the principal." He went, saw the principal, and called home, and the dad came for him. So sometimes you just have to be nice. You just have to show mercy. Okay, I give work to them. I don't stress them at all. Try not to stress them. Try not to stress yourself. You think you are giving them plenty work. You are stressing yourself. You are stressing yourself. Don't give them any plenty work. Give them enough for the day. At least once they are engaged. Those ones, we'll talk about it in the back door. All right? It pays to be nice. It's nice to be nice. Eugenia, it's just nice to be nice. So, guys, it's almost 1 hour. I'll leave you here. I think you have learned enough this evening. Let's continue tomorrow. All right? And let's keep being professionals, and let's keep doing our best, and let's showing and learning around the clock. We don't stop learning. I love you. I respect you. Thank you so much for engaging with me. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.